Greetings, I am Cross Knights, and this is Let's Play Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. Now, you might notice, I've taken on a few flowers. I decided I should try to look at different item sets, because now that I have the bigger floor, I have room. That's all random. I could have 2 item sets. I don't want to screw around with it too much. I'll do it later. But yeah, all flower set, 5% HP regen for the whole party. That's awesome. Now, I want to try to do some of the extra stuff that is left, and then we're going to go right for the end, because it's gone on long enough, I think. It's been since March. I want to try to tussle with the Legato Knights. Also, I do want to at least show the dungeon that I unlocked with those light bulbs, but I went through it, and the final boss is crazy, and I don't know if I want it, to be honest. Even though I happen to know the thing you get, and it's really cool, but it's not necessary. So I have a strategy for these guys. These guys are actually incredibly hard. But we'll see if I can do this. It's good to wield my blade for my country, but I'm afraid my sword might be dulled by peace. Whew. Captain Windsor put me through all sorts of drills since I got back. I know I put on a little weight, but lighten up, jeez. Legato. Not as noble as I remember it. I miss the summer winds and sun-kissed women of Balta Vista. Ah, don't tell Captain Windsor I said that. Harpley isn't much of a leader, but I'm proud to call Windsor my commanding officer. It's nice to be home, too. Jimmy, jolly good to see you again, old sport. Thanks to you, all of the Legato Knights have been reassembled. Legato has never been safer. By the way, we've been doing a spot of training, but we haven't gotten the chance to test our mettle in real combat yet. What do you say, Jimmy? Will you spar with the Legato Knights? Yes. Excellent! We might be rusty, but we're still Legato Knights. I've lost a lot of weight, you know, so don't call me fat. That kind of thing hurts, and I've got real muscles, buddy. Don't think I'll go easy on you just because of your age. My honor as a knight is on the line. I've been looking forward to our rematch. Today my blade sings again. This will be good practice for when I skewer that reprehensible Captain Fish. Have at you! This is it, Jimmy. Behold the power of the Legato Knights. Now, alright, Windsor signals a switch to offense, so let me just explain everyone briefly. He's really dangerous because he has an attack that will just kill you in one hit. If that happens at the wrong time, I'm gonna lose. She has an attack that lowers defense to almost nothing. He is the most dangerous because he lets everyone have an extra attack, which is crazy. Just a regular melee attack, so that's 4 extra attacks. Very dangerous. He's basically a tank and damage dealer, and he's probably the second most dangerous. He just does tons of damage, so here's my strategy. First of all, Cold Shot. Obviously, I'm going to kill one of them. I want it to be Coleraine or Coltrane or whatever the name that I can't think. I actually equipped... Soul Sparks used to be on Lars, and Perfect Guard used to be on Helga. I don't know what I was thinking. That should obviously be reversed, so I reversed them. I think I figured Lars had the chance of being alive the longest, so it made sense to him to have Soul Sparks, because then he could potentially revive the whole party, but that wasn't working when I was trying it. So I want to use Psych, which is yell the word Psych super loud, ignores alert status. Basically, that'll just stop him in his tracks. They won't get the extra 5 attacks this round. You're gonna Analyze. Lars is gonna use Metabolize. And then he is going to use Undulate. Now, he needs to survive this round. If he doesn't, I'm not gonna win. Almost definitely. Alright, boom. So he's startled. Jimmy is powering up. No one did anything weird. That's a good sign. He's setting up to do something weird next round, but whatever. Okay, so now Jimmy's going to switch to a bear. This is the ultimate attack combo, of course. And I am actually going to kill him, hopefully. He just does so much damage. You, I guess, I don't even know. I guess attack my next target, which will be him. You want to focus, and then we're going to use Thermal Bomb. And you are going to use Perfect Guard. With Undulate and Perfect Guard is a ridiculous combination. Boom. All right, dead. 17,000 damage. I probably didn't need to do that much, but I did, and I'm happy about it. All right, so Lars has taken no damage because of Perfect Guard, and we've taken out who I think is the most powerful attacker. So we'll get you. Focus has already happened, so we're going to beam him. And now I'm going to use regular guard. Now, hopefully he doesn't get poisoned. Even if he does, we might be okay now. All right, Lagrange isn't using his, like, super deadly poison attack, so that's good. He's just twirling his mustache. Excellent. Critical hit with the beam. Amazing. Let's roar. And she's going to use... I guess you'll just attack, because we're good. Use this just to make sure we finish them off, and you guard again, because... you staying alive and absorbing all the attacks is amazing. Oh. Okay. I think we're good. We took care of the most dangerous ones. I want you to know that I was practicing this battle, and it was not easy. It took me a long time to develop the strategy that I just gave, because a lot of the battles, once you figure out that combo, you can just cheese them, but there's 5 of them. You can't cheese them, and that combo only works once. So you're... actually, you might not even be that dangerous anymore now that the other guys are dead, so I'm going to focus on her, because she can certainly be an issue. I'm going to poison you, though. And Perfect Guard 3 turns. Just attack. Actually, I'll counterattack. That should do more damage to her. Counter. Yep, that definitely did more damage than it would have. He's switching to defensive stance. I don't entirely know what that does. Attack stance makes everyone attack once. Defensive stance, I don't know. So he just killed Lars, unfortunately. But that's not that big of a deal at this point. I'm going to Rampage. Hopefully that'll kill her. We're going to use Soul Sparks to instantly revive Lars at full health. And Thermal Bomb with my last burst of concentration. Lars is unmotivated. That doesn't really matter for him. He's not about... He was never motivated. That's just a normal day for Lars. Oh. Alright, whatever. We're still good. I also removed Lars's Porcupine armor temporarily because, well, it doesn't... It was possible that he could get attacked when I didn't want him to and mess up my ultimate combo. I think that was my logic, but I guess that could have happened from ultimate defense either, so I probably should have just left Porcupine armor on. He's going down repeatedly, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna use this on you. Pep Talk. Yeah, we're going for... Windsor's probably not that big of a deal when there's only, like, one other guy. Andrew attacks. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, Lars is alive. Good. Comforting... No, I don't need to do that. I guess just attack. Actually, no, don't... Yeah, you attack, because you actually do more damage than him. We're gonna use Super Is. Let's do that. And Guard. Oh, I didn't undulate, so people aren't gonna attack him, damn it. He's in offensive stance. Oh, they're all guarded. Are they still guarded? Yes. I don't entirely know what that means, but it's not great, I'm sure. Hopefully it doesn't mean counterattack. Laser him. Undulate. Even though, I mean, we won. Let's just... with these two guys, they're not going to wipe me. And the leader is left. Think I can't handle my own? Think again. Interesting. I've never left him to be last before. So he might have some crazy attack that I was unaware of. Alright, perfect guard then. If you have anything crazy, it's gonna fall on a perfect guard. I don't know if that was special because it was perfectly guarded, but it certainly did not look special. Alright, just pound him then. Yeah, no, he was all talk. Sure, he has some fighting skills, but he's really not a fighter. He's, you know... He's just the leader. He's the training guy. Jimmy beat up a bunch of adults. Well, Jimmy! You definitely showed us our limitations, old chap. In honor of your victory, let me present you with a little present. Hey, it's a Knight's emblem. With that, you can show everyone you're an honorary Legato Knight. What fun! Your friends will be envious, no doubt. You want to spar again? Sorry, Jimmy. 2 losses is enough for an old bassoon like me. You can bet the Legato Knights will train even harder now, though. You're truly strong, lad. I've lived a good long while. My sword song is almost over. May yours last forever. Ever since I was a kid, I feel like I was made for people to beat on. What a life. You should really talk to, Lars. He could probably relate. Oh, come to gloat? Don't bother. My heart wasn't in it. How could I, Lagrange, harm a child? What a dishonorable notion. I've gotten too soft. I need to sharpen my spear in battle. Alright, well that was that. Nothing too crazy, but I actually never beat them until, like 10 minutes ago, where I beat them for the first time before recording this video. It helps that I have the increased stats, and that I'm at the same level as I was when I beat the game, by the way, and I haven't even gone through the final dungeon, so I'm doing very well. As for the Knight's Emblem, you'd think I'd give it to Jimmy, but we're actually gonna get rid of... Which one is worse? Alright, we want the Witch Heart. We're getting rid of this. So the Knight's Emblem. It increases all stats and has the same amount of magic attack that I got from the thing that he had, but it also halves his MP cost. This is amazing for Andrew. I'm giving it to Andrew. It'd also be good for Jimmy, but I'm giving it to Andrew. Also, I don't know if I mentioned I equipped Advanced Calculus. Okay, so next on the list is another... I'm going to go to the Pixel Land, Kingland, and go to the arena fights. Now... I already beat the smelly seaweed cup. What's her name? Princess Stinkweed. I beat her cup. It was actually kind of hard, even at this level where I just beat the Legato Knights, just so you know. But that unlocks the special battle with another character. So we're going to do Special Exhibition. And it was pretty funny. Stinkweed was like, God, Jimmy, are you just doing this to be close to me? Ugh, whatever. And then whenever she introduced someone, it was like, I guess you're fighting, and then she'd say the team name. Feed the beast! Feed the beast! If you remember, this is the guy that Helga fought, so we never got to fight him. Alright, he's startled. Now, the reason he was startled was because of Punch Tanaka's special ability that automatically startles someone at the beginning. I did that on purpose. I figured it would screw him over and be great. So... But now I'm going to turn back into a bear. Grin and bear it. And then we're going to head on collision. You're going to just attack. You're going to focus. And then for a mere 60, molecular beam. It's a great ability now, right? It was a good ability before, but now it's great at 60. I can use it a lot. Boom. Plus it should do even more damage. Alright. Head on, doo-doo, and molecular beam. Then we're gonna... I'll just attack. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do. He's not all that special. He flexes his muscles. What a physique. Alright, Maximus is getting serious. I already fought him off screen too, so actually... He doesn't really do anything. He just runs around like an idiot, like doing nothing for several rounds. This is probably how he lost to Helga. I'm pretty sure she ran in and slapped the crap out of him. Ooh, he just turned alertness on. That's interesting. Alright, we might even be able to finish him before he attacks if he's not going to. But I think he might attack right now, so... Perfect guard. Oh, he's really cheesed off, and he's not going to attack this time. He's going to do it, though. Alright, and Andrew, look how many times he got to use that ability. So good. Here. Pretentious Elizabeth actually suggested, it's not a bad idea, giving Andrew the encyclopedia that gives him an insane amount of attack, and then putting Kung Fu Punch on him. The thing is, there are situations where you kind of need magic attacks for flying people, for example, if someone has a barrier, or not a barrier, if someone's countering, so it's good to have at least one person use magic at a high level, even though I still contend that physical is just generally the way to go. Molecular Beam did change that a little bit. When I first said that, I didn't even know that ability was in the game. I didn't find it. We gotta beat him fast, by the way. He's berserking on me. What the hell? He just fired a beam. That is not an attack that I would have expected him to have, I have to say. Boom. Getting all that bear experience. Figured this was happen. My shoulder hasn't been the same ever since I went toe-to-toe with that Helga lady. Didn't even recognize that you were going toe-to-toe with Helga again. Alright. You earned the gold Jimmy. So now I have all different Jimmy statues, which is cool. The Stinkweed Cup gives you an amazingly large amount of points, but in order to get the Stinkweed Trophy, I would need to get 3,000. I don't know if it does anything, though, so I'm not all that worried. I also bought a sword for Jimmy when I was here. I didn't even mention it, though, because whatever. And I don't know what else I could do. None of the other stuff seems all that great. Maybe a moon badge. That teaches first aid and rejuvenate and gives yeah, I should buy one of these. Because what does Lars have currently? Lead coating for more defense and more magic defense. I think he could use this instead. In fact, his defense doesn't even go down that much, and his magic thing goes up, and he'll have rejuvenate in addition to his other two abilities. I am getting incredibly powerful, way more powerful than the first time I played this. Next on the agenda in Jimmy's Magical Mystery Tour, we're gonna go to the bridge and talk to that alien, because he tells you about all the secret dungeons, which I didn't know. I didn't know he existed. I want to see if he's mentioning only Legato Castle now. Or I guess not Legato Castle. Lifeform detected, location Legato. Lifeform detected, location Legato. Okay, so one of the anomalies he was talking about was the Legato Knights. There's only one secret dungeon left according to that alien. And I'm going to need to look up how to get it. I think it's an important one. I know what it is because I kept on seeing it on the wiki, but however you find it, I haven't been able to find it. Alright, so apparently I need to go to the room that Helga was held in, which makes sense. I don't know why I've never checked that again. Yep, that's where the pod landed. I don't think I ever went up here. And there is, in fact, a mirror. I have never fought this boss before. I don't know how it's gonna go. Based on the recommended level, though, I think I'll be okay. Oh, what am I doing? First things first. Oh my. Is this a whole dungeon? No, I don't think so. I don't think I want to be a vampire when I fight her, though. I do want to startle her, though, so I'm gonna be Jimmy. And Jimmy also has... So he has all of these abilities. And Early Riser. Is there something better than Early Riser I can give him? Probably Beginner's Luck. Get more luck for criticals. But, yeah, I don't know how this is gonna go. Oh, a boy! How happy the queen will be! Oh, but first, you'll play with me. Greedy, greedy me. You like riddles, yes? My riddles are the best. Here's a fun one. What weighs more, a pound of feathers or a pound of dogs? They weigh the same, they're both a pound. I'm afraid you're wrong. The world is decidedly a world of black and white. You're either wrong or right. In this case, I'm afraid you're clearly not right. You're wrong, wrong, wrong. You see, a pound has lots of dogs, and they definitely weigh more than a pound each. Even the lightest Pomeranian weighs a few pounds, so I hope you understand how wrong you are. Oh, that's actually a pretty good pun. I'm afraid that right things get rewarded and wrong things get punished. That's the rule here. Well, one of them, but probably the most important. And I'm afraid you're wrong, Jimmy. Very wrong and unnatural in this place. And you'll have to be punished before you can see the queen. I wonder what would have happened if I got the answer right. There's a gurgle in my throat. It thirsts for blood. But the queen has decreed that bodies move too much, so this is all I am now. So if there's any doubt that this place was based somewhat off of Alice in Wonderland, I think that has been assuaged. You've got the white rabbit over here. There's a caterpillar. The Cheshire Cat is Mr. Cat. There's playing cards everywhere. Also, do I have the observation bubble on? I do. I have 400 attack currently. I'm assuming there's enemies here. It'd be kind of weird if there weren't. Huh. Green, though. That's a good sign. Oh, my. They're actually, like, it's Queen of Hearts, but, like, they're actual playing card characters. Huh. The Queen of Hearts appears to be missing their heart, though, so I don't know what that means. King of Diamonds is creeping towards you. Well, I certainly need to see if these guys have anything to steal, but I'll do that next time I encounter someone. Boom. Oh, dead end. Boo. I'll fight you guys too. Alright, so now we got Kinga and the Jack of Clubs. Lars is now level 55. By the way, the Jack of Clubs attack was a regular attack that said he hits you with a giant club. Which, what could possibly be more appropriate? Is this where I came from? Son of a... Let's go back. These guys are going down incredibly easily. New skill. What could that be? Ah, Grift. I can now always steal if I want to. That would be cool. I, hate this maze, by the way. I hate it so hard. Oh, I had to concentrate really hard there. How many years has it been since you arrived? Just a few moments, you say. Oh, I've been so impatient. Greedy, greedy me. I just want to play some more. Maybe it's all the waiting we do here. Waiting, waiting, waiting. It's all we do. And once a tasty boy gets here, the first thing he does is ask me to punish him. Oh, you might not have, but you really did. You really did if you think about it. Your wrongness just begged me for punishment, but it's still too early. Ah, but I'm so impatient. Surely we must have enough time for a little game, a little riddle for greedy, greedy me. Slippery little skin I have, nutrition rich and gristle slick. Drag a nail across the spine and peel it aside with a little flick. I'll let you think that one over. We got one of Salvador Dali's clocks just freaking losing liquid there. That's another thing that was referenced in Earthbound, actually. There's a chill in my teeth. A lifetime of death in this courtyard. Caterpillar's games have just begun. Oh my. Huh, can I... Looks like I can't grab these. Too bad, I would rock a chess minigame. I am adequate at chess. Did you solve the riddle? I'm afraid I don't have time for your answer. Time. That's all I have, but it's not enough, you see. Because the only time that matters is right now, and right now it's punishment time. The problem, tasty boy, scrumptious boy, is that your face, your nose, your skin, your toes, they're also disorderly. So, we'll have to remove them, you see. The queen can't rule a disorderly castle, you see. Everything must be orderly and safe. Safe and orderly, you see. You'll find so much more satisfactory in time, you see. I have a feeling there was no right answer to his riddle before. Yeah, like that's gonna stop me. Because, like, if I said a pound of, what I said was the right answer to that riddle traditionally. So if I said a pound of dogs, he would have been like, what do you mean? They weigh the same amount. It's just a pound. And if I said a pound of feathers, I mean, he could have said the same thing. So, I do wonder, though. Would be interesting to look back. There's a humming in my ears. I can still hear them echoing in the bricks. The screams of the Queen's victims. That appears to be an Iron Maiden. I'm not going to describe what those are. Guillotines. I hope I don't get blood in my slime. Also, technically a new area. I should turn off... what the hell? I should turn off the observation bubble. But I definitely did not want to have to eliminate exclamation points every 2 seconds while I was walking through that damn maze. Ooh, we got a new one. The Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades. Nothing. Disappointment. Alright, nuke him. Wow. Didn't even get to attack. Alright, that wasn't worth showing. The rest of that, I got very lost, though, I'll tell you that much. Look at us! We're back where we began. And this is where our conversation must end. You've escaped your punishment, and I'm afraid the Queen is mad about it. Very, very mad, in fact. As much as I'd like to play with you until you're red and glistening, someone has to follow the rules here, and no one follows the rules better than me. Am I a creature or a carriage? A carriage or a creature? There's only one way to know. Are you willing to find out? I mean, hey. What could be wrong with all of that? Just saving just in case something is very wrong with that. Ha, didn't even need to cancel it. This is the precious boy I've heard so much about. Jimmy, was it? I've been here for so long and my eyes aren't composed as they used to be. Come closer, please. Ah, there's a precious boy indeed. The smell really takes me back. Oh, but I can't be getting sentimental now. I've been here for too long and I have more important things to focus on. For instance, have you thought about your safety? Your body is covered in dust and mud from the courtside. When was the last time you bathed? The last time you slept in your own bed, in your own home, safe from the scary monsters of the world? Oh, I'm afraid you haven't been safe at all. You'd be much safer here. Yes, that's what's for the best. It's settled. You'll stay here forever with me. So, you're safe from the outside world here, but are you safe from yourself? From your own impure tendencies? Tell me, Jimmy, are you a good boy? Oh, so what the hell? I think I just picked something and I did not mean to. Oh, Jimmy, why does that word bounce off your tongue so? Is it because it's a lie? I can see your lies crawl from your mouth and shake across your body. But that's not all I see. I see a boy hiding beneath your skin, Jimmy. He's a good boy. He's just waiting to be released. That's it then. It's settled. We'll just have to shuck that skin right off. Then we can keep the new, pure you safe and sound. You can spend your days happy and shivering with me. You don't seem convinced. This doesn't make me satisfied, Jimmy. Maybe you need to see my handiwork. I've gotten quite good over the years. God, we're going to see something horrifying, aren't we? You won't feel more than a slight pinch. Then, squelch! Your skin will slide right off. Let me introduce you to my husband. Then you'll see how safe I can make you. Alright, I just fired off Contempt and then she changed suits, so she is startled because I decided to be Jimmy. That was the plan. We're gonna switch to the Blob. I think I want to poison her. It's been a while since we used the poison acid attack. So, ooh, lowering agility could be really good too, though. We'll start with Toxic Sludge since she's paralyzed anyway. Then I'll attack with you. Focus. And Molecular Beam. And you know the drill, undulate. Alright. So, get a slight idea of how much health she has. Cool. Alright, no longer started. So now I'm going to hit her with the Sticky Phlegm, and then we're going to not be a blob anymore. And you use Toxicity, is that it? I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to use my Perfect Guard here. Well undulated. Ooh, who knows what fun we'll have? Dead. Apparently Perfect Guard doesn't protect against instant dead. But look how much damage she's taken. Whatever. You can get out of here. Oh, I can't change yet. In that case, Rampage. Let's just use... I'm not going to use a regular vibe, actually. Let's use a Fire Alarm, because I bought them, damn it, and we're going to use them. And Cream of the Beam. Oh, I'm glad we're not attacking. Except I think Jimmy's attacking. Ugh. Yes. Jimmy was indeed attacking. Oh my god. I am too high level for this, apparently. She's changing suits to diamonds. So she has different things that she does under the different suits, I'm assuming. I think the recommended level actually said 40, so I could have done this a long time ago, but I didn't make a note in my little notebook to come back and find that mirror, because I don't think I ever noticed that there was a ladder in Helga's room. I never knew there was a mirror here. If I did, I'm sure I would have found this my first playthrough. But okay, that was a lot of build-up for me being really, really strong, wasn't it? Mad Queen seeks out your weakness. I could just go Bum Rusher, but I'm like so confident I'm gonna win, I'm kind of just slow walking it to see what else she got. Yeah, but I think we're just gonna finish her here. Even Lars was faster than you, huh? That should, oh, died from poison and acid. A lot of experience. Kinda wish I had turned into the sunflower. But what of the caterpillar, I wonder? Alright, I have no idea what this is going to be. Drum kit. It's a sunny day. I don't know what that does. And a dreamstone. There's a cradle here. Now, let me say the implication for this boss. I'm pretty sure that this boss represents Helga's depression. And you'll also note that she went insane when she lost a child. So, as you know, Jimmy's sick. Again, Jimmy is more so concerned about inconveniencing other people with his illness than with being ill, because that's the type of guy he is. It's his empathy. But yeah, cool boss. Would have been nice if I was appropriately leveled. I'm a little bit worried that finding all of this stuff actually is going to make me so leveled that I'm just going to tear through the final bosses, but if that happens, it happens. That, you know, that's the problem when you try to show everything in a game, I guess. Dreamstone. Listen closely. You can hear all the world's dreams. Attack is plus 50% one turn. I mean, I don't even understand what they mean. Attack is 50 on one turn. Match attack buff. I think I might be able to use that on other people, then that would make sense. Otherwise, what? And then the sunshine thing, which sounds like a Helga type thingy. Let's see, it might be able to replace Psych, since I was really just for that one boss battle. Teaches Sunny Day, Helga only. Recover 75% HP. 6-turn cooldown. We will, in fact, equip that. I don't think I need Psych anymore. I do want something better than the Keepsake, though, if I have it. Huh. I should buy something cool at the... I could buy something better for her in Kingland. Alright, I got her this Earth Badge. It'll teach her some magic attacks, so that if she needs a magic attack, she'll have it. It's probably good. Yeah, there's only... There's... If I hadn't decided to show all the extra stuff, I could have beaten this game, like, 4 episodes ago. But I'm glad I showed most of it. Now let me just show you the dungeon, but then I kind of want to go... I want to go to the central hub. I didn't even show this over here. the dark dungeon thing. I know I showed that it existed, but I'm just not gonna, I'm not gonna deal with it. It's just too much, guys. There's so much. The game really is dense. It's crazy that this game is only $15 to me. Hello, Game Jimmy. You seem to have found 25 light bulbs so far. Hey, I bet the door will open now. Try it out. So, this dungeon is a volcano. It's like a volcano temple. And the enemies here are tough. I did look in here because I was too curious to wait. We got Fire Guardian. Let me just see what Sunny Day... Oh my god, Sunny Day works on everyone. I thought it was a single target. Amazing. Okay. Let's just do this. I'll wait for them to injure me before I use it. And I said the enemies were tough. Ow. Alright, well, I mean, that didn't hurt that much. Alright, I swear the enemies are kind of tough. Don't take the fact that, we just destroyed them utterly. To be completely indicative of what's here. But yeah, this is it. I just don't have time for the boss, guys. And I know the thing that you get, I'm mocking you that is good, but I say that I was gonna stream this, and I've always intended to, but as with a lot of things, the game has taken so long for me to beat now. And I haven't gotten sick of it. I just have a feeling that if I decide I'm gonna do the extra content, that might do it. He just, oh my god, he just revived himself. Well, these guys are certainly proving to be more of a challenge than the last two, aren't they? You have nothing. Just attack. Take out this old man. There we go. Yeah. So... Alright, let's just get out of here. I think I'm gonna go to the central hub now. There's only one other thing that I want to do. I want to get enough Marvelous coins to find out what happens when you have, yeah, when you get 30 coins. And I'm currently at... I just need one more. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I went to the Weird Fish World, got another coin. Wow, you have at least 30 coins! You deserve something marvelous! It's a marvelous suit. I had this one custom made. It'll let you dress up like the classy hero, Mr. Marvelous. Great for conventions. Oh no, I am so sorry. I do not intend to do that. You know, I'll look it up and see if it's worth it, and then I'll do it. But I'm assuming this is a bad item, because it's always bad. Enemies are more likely to hit you. That's actually not useless. Like, you could put it on Lars, then he wouldn't have to use human target as much. But then he'd have less defense, so... It's not useless, but it's not good. Alright, let's look this up. There might be some value in getting those coins, but not really. You get a trinket that seems to be worthless. The cool thing, though, is that you can gain access to a club in Shinryu. I doubt... I just know. Just like that temple, I don't think I'm going to be dealing with that. So, now then, we're here again. No epic opening of the temple. I did that last time because I just had to check on Cubans, who appears to be having a peaceful dream. Cubans is having such a nice nap. Maybe you shouldn't wake him. It's too late. I already woke him. They showed it. You can't just retroactively say that I didn't. Guess they can. Yes, we are here. Now, the reason I really wanted to hurry, because I want this to be the second to last episode. And in order to do that without making the next episode insanely long, if I'm remembering right, I should start this now. I should start the final confrontation. I opened up all of the different memory points of Jimmy. I am back inside the central Nexus. And here... though the mask clearly has influence, we shall stand against him as a family. Now, let me see. Before, there were a bunch of different points. Do I still go to them? I don't know exactly what the goal is. Maybe I just charge forward. Well, you guys are really turning the body horror up, aren't you? Oh, boy. It is cool that Helga now has a magic attack, though. I don't know how good it's gonna be, but she has it. This gives her a little bit more variety, you know? Ah! I'd be startled if an orb licked me also. Ah. And I guess it's probably hard to steal from something whose hands are in such weird positions, but I want it. I want the thing, guys. You should give me the thing. Yeah. Ugh. Orb licking. Ah, stop licking my mother. Alright, well, couldn't steal from it. Not too worried. What's it matter at this point? Perhaps a lot. Perhaps it really, really matters at this point. But I doubt it. There we are. Alright, I'm really curious as to what's ahead, if anything. But they're stopping me. Gonna rampage on you. Everyone else focus on this. We're gonna even molecular beam you. I bet there's a set... Wow, I really didn't need to molecular beam that thing if that... That just needed 500 more damage. I'm really curious... I don't know what I was saying. I got too distracted by that molecular beam waste. No, let's just see what's up ahead. Besides infinitely sprawling clocks. Alright, what are all you guys? No. Vaccine shots. I forgot to mention this. This is obviously a reference to something that Jimmy said to do. It says, look, I don't want my shots either, but get over it and we can get ice cream. That is clearly something that his mother said to him. I'm gonna steal the vaccine shots. Black Spiral, Thermal Bomb, Face Punch. Maybe for the duration of the dungeon I should equip Lars with his weapon so he can actually do more damage. Alright, all immune to poison. Boom. Screw your mind laser. You pile of brains? And creepy tongue attempt? A lot of weird things happening. Also, amazingly good experience. What level is Punch Tanaka? Yeah, so that 26. That means that's 26 higher luck, defense, and attack. Very good. Wow, I wonder why it takes Magnificent Combo so much to unlock. It's not like it's that super amazing. I'm gonna give him the Wave Cannon so he attacks everything. That should be good. Even though since he attacks last, it's more likely that there'll only be a single target, but... There's a cavity in the machine the exact size of Jimmy's hand. Would you like to put your hand in it? Not the most inviting thing that's ever happened, but I do think I've confirmed that I'm going to have to go through each of the 6 corridors and touch some panels. I will say, as sad as I am that I didn't find out what happens if you don't get that fountain, really glad that fountain's there. So he's what is in place of the door now. E. Section number 2. The imagery is certainly a lot less inviting than it was last time. I'd say it's massively less interesting. Oh. Alright, they're proving me a little bit wrong there. Oh. Alright, they're proving me even more wrong. Oh, this is the place where all the ships were. The consoles have been filled with mass. So I haven't released my, my whole split screen thing, but, you know, this seemed like a good place to try it again. I don't know. It is a nice way to show a large amount of different scenes, when you're trying to, you know, make things not super long. And I know that, like, in general, people have constantly told me, like the people that watch my videos regularly, that they don't care about having videos super long. But I know that it matters to the people that don't say anything based on numbers and when people, like, leave off and stuff. So, ooh. Jimmy can't see a thing. Okay. That was where you actually got to see Jimmy's, like, real perception of reality. Like, he got to open his eyes. It looks like he is unable to open his eyes now. Alright, so that was all of them except for this one. I figured I would just get them done. But let's turn that observation bubble back off and do the last one for realsies. But nothing really beats that weird corridor with, like, there's just a bunch of eyeballs. That was... Oh, my. Hello. Fierce growl on you for sure. They're called Shivas. Hither, Shiva. Nah, we'll just attack with the waveform. I think, yeah, 3 of us have attacks that are gonna hit everyone. Okay, they're done. Lars doesn't get an attack. Bam! I mean, that might have killed half of them with just that attack. Punch, level up. Ooh. Last time we saw Punch was here. He held off the mask for us. So now I'm just pretending to be him, you know, as you do. Nothing. Alright, well, Rampage. Creepy Bugman. Thwack. Smack. Back attack. Uh-oh, he's working himself into a frenzy. Me no like it. Me think you're gonna do hurty thing. Me no wanna be hurt by hurty thing. There we go. Cool. Maybe I should spend some time as a flower. You know, I really do. It doesn't even matter at this point, but I would love to get level 40 flower because of the work ethic. Nourishing roots is pretty cool, but the work ethic. I mean, maybe I really should have beelined towards that because I mean, I'm level 40 as a thug, which makes sense because I constantly want to switch to stealing things. But so I could have done it. It's just, it doesn't matter now. I don't need the experience. I'm 1 episode away from beating the game. Unless I want to do the extra stuff, but like, there's not much extra stuff left. There is a dungeon that you can access after you beat the game, but it's stupidly hard. And from what I understand, it's not really worth it. And I already know what the final boss is because I keep on looking up things for it. But it really is kind of like the emerald weapon of the game if you want to have my Final Fantasy VII reference, which in my mind is a completely up-to-date reference that everyone knows, even though that game came out when I was like 13 or whatever. So... They have all been activated. So we just need to get back to the center. So, on the next episode... It really is a brain pile. This is a pile of brains and live in shadows. On the next episode of Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass, we will confront the Pulsating Mass. We will see what we shall see. We shall reach the conclusion. Alright, they're all dead. I am Cross Knights. Thank you very much for joining me on this journey. For the people who've been watching me since the beginning, thank you so much for staying with me on this. This is a game that really kind of popped up out of nowhere, and then I just knew that I needed it for my channel. And I have no idea what I'm going to replace it with. I think I'm going to chill out on the RPGs for a little bit. They are a little bit more taxing due to the reading. Though I think in the last year or so, my brain gets a little bit taxed by reading things. It used to be really bad, and I think I've gotten a little bit better at reading a sentence close enough the first time. Like, you go back to my Xenogears, oh boy, I read like half of those sentences wrong every time. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you, as always, to my patrons. And remember, do your best. I'll see you one last time. Later.